Originating in the 8th century from the Congo word nzambi, the concept of a zombie was meant to represent the spirit of a dead person within African religions. Nzambi was a religious term that was spliced with American culture when European slavers forcibly transported vast populations of African peoples to the Americas, thus bringing along their religion. The term zombie was developed within Louisiana Creole and Haitian Creole cultures in the Americas. This term was meant to describe a person that was brought back from the dead that lacked free will and free speech. To most voodoo priests, zombification isn't about hurting anyone, but rather removing the intention of bad deeds from them. Coupe de poudre is the name of a mixture used in zombification, which means powder strike. It includes TTX, which is found in pufferfish, which causes paralysis, loss of memory, and a death-like catatonic state. It also includes snakes, dried toads, fish, plants, and human bones. The concept of a zombie was later developed in the eyes of American culture through media.
Zombie films started off cheaply produced and all revolved around voodooism. Night of the Living Dead from 1968 was one of the earliest successful zombie films which didn't involve voodoo. The genre has progressed to become much more fast-paced, focused on apocalyptic scenarios such as was seen in World War Z and shows such as The Walking Dead. Films like Get Out get back to the origin of zombie films, showing individuals who are subjugated to losing who they are and under control of someone else.
Slaves on southern plantations were often treated poorly and commodified for their physique and hard labor. Sarah Lauro describes the conditions of slavery as being exploitable collections of flesh, blood, muscle, and tissue. These conditions caused slaves to flee from their masters. This being termed drapetomania by Dr. Cartwright to describe their psychological disorder that caused slaves to run away from their masters. In 1791, Haitian slaves overthrew their masters due to poor conditions and high death rates within the slave populations. In 1915, America occupied Haiti and tried to destroy the native religion of voodoo, which just reinforced the negative connotations already associated with the religion. From this point on, the American view of Haiti was just speculation, and the speculation led to the embellishment of the concept of zombies. The American media grew the modern concept of a zombie through the horror genre, using it to exploit the American lack of knowledge around the voodoo religion. The term began representing slaves after 1927. The journalist William Seabrook witnessed workers on a Haitian-American sugar plantation working like robots, seeming soulless. Currently, the idea of zombies is purely fictional. However, in the 1920s, 1940s, tabloids in the US stated that they were completely real and that the reporters had even seen them. The case of Zora Neale Hurston is especially unique because she claimed to have photographed a real-life zombie. However, she was considered an embarrassment by her peers and eventually made uncredible. The picture that Hurston took is shown here.
Zombism is represented very strongly in Get Out. The concept of a body without its original soul is represented in all of the individuals that have already been processed by the Armitage family. The individuals are also completely at lack of control and speech, very similar to the Louisiana concept of zombie. The individuals depicted in Get Out were used for their body and presumably youth, thus separating the body from the soul so that a third party could take over. This concept is similar to the idea shown in The Skeleton Key when the Devereaux were trying to take the youth of others. Zombism is evident through the silence of Chris and others that are trapped in the sunken place. Slavery is also represented in the film in certain scenes, like when Chris picks cotton from the armchair in order to escape from his master, the Armitages, and his enslavement regaining himself, or when Mrs. Armitage controls Chris and others with her powers of hypnosis with the teacup. Aspects of white superiority and the desire to control the African American population on the plantation are evidences of these themes in the film.